Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Nursing Life. Today I will tell you some important medical full forms. First is ABG. ABG stands for arterial blood gas. Next is ACS. ACS stands for American Chemical Society. Next is ADHD. It stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Next is ALS. It stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Next is AIDS. It stands for Acquired Immune Deficiency Disorder. Next is ARDS. It stands for Acute Respiratory Distress Syndrome. Next is BCG. It stands for Bacillus Calmette-Guerin. Next is BDS. It stands for Bachelor of Dental Surgery. Next is BMD. BMD stands for Bone Mineral Density. Next is BMI. It stands for Body Mass Index. Next is BMR. It stands for Basal Metabolic Rate. Next is BMT. It stands for Bone Marrow Transplant. Next is CABG. It stands for Coronary Artery Bypass Graft. Next is CBC. CBC stands for Complete Blood Count. Next is CHF. It stands for Congestive Heart Failure. Next is CMO. It stands for Chief Medical Officer. Next is COPD. It stands for Chronic Obstructive Pulmonary Disease. Next is CPR. It stands for Cardiopulmonary Resuscitation. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acids. EBV stands for Epstein-Barr virus. Next, ECG stands for electrocardiogram. ECT stands for electroconvulsive therapy. Next is ENT. ENT stands for ear, nose, throat. FHR stands for fetal heart rate. GFR stands for glomerular filtration rate. Next, GTT stands for glucose tolerance test. GMO stands for genetically modified organism. HIV stands for human immunodeficiency virus. IVF stands for in vitro fertilization. ICU stands for intensive care unit. MC stands for menstrual cycle. MMR stands for measles, mumps and rubella. MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging. OCD stands for obsessive compulsive disorder. OPD stands for outpatient department. OSA stands for obstructive sleep apnea. PID stands for pelvic inflammatory disease. PKD stands for polycystic kidney disease. PTSD stands for post traumatic stress disorder. PMS stands for premenstrual syndrome. RBC stands for red blood count. RSD stands for rheumatic heart disease. RIP stands for Routing Information Protocol. STD stands for sexually transmitted disease. TLC stands for total lung capacity. TT stands for tetanus toxoid. UTI stands for urinary tract infection. WBC stands for white blood count. If you understood this video, like and subscribe my channel to get more videos.